Hello everyone, back again on the K-Pop Today channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Today we will discuss the breaking news about BTS Jimin. See the video until the end. The two members of BTS, Jimin and Jungkook, who are currently performing their military service, don't really leave armies heartbroken. Although both of them are carrying out their duties, they provide entertainment that will accompany and treat the longing of their fans. The documentary program Are You Sure? Starring Jimin and Jungkook, released on August 8 to September 19, is ready to accompany you armies. Their much-awaited adventure will take fans on a journey to 3 destinations: New York, Jeju Island, and Sapporo. The program will show fans their undoubted friendship and bond. Before Jimin and Jungkook served their mandatory military service, they went on an adventure together for this 8-episode program released on the Disney platform. Jimin and Jungkook began their journey after Jungkook's appearance on GMA in 2023. After performing their hit song 7, Jimin and Jungkook embarked on an adventure by kayaking in New York. On the way before kayaking, they stopped for food and beer and then immediately resumed their journey to go kayaking. The youngest member, Jungkook, boarded his kayaking boat and slowly slid into the water, getting soaked. Afterward, he got back on his boat and raced with Jimin. The two laughed and joked as they continued paddling. After playing around with the kayaks, the two headed to the designated resting area where they prepared dinner while showing off their cooking. Shortly after, they went to bed and Jimin didn't seem to be feeling well throughout the day's journey. Jimin couldn't sleep well due to his upset stomach. Episode 2 still shows the same scene, and the next day Jimin explains that his nose was hit by Jungkook's elbow. Jimin finally has no other choice but to spend the night in front of the refrigerator. As Jimin's medicine arrives, Jungkook builds a pile of rocks hoping for good days ahead. After a bit of a melee, the two went outside where Jungkook rode a motorcycle while Jimin rode in a car with the staff. Jungkook told armies that he rode well and Jimin continued to entertain with his comments. Soon they reached their destination, hiking amidst the natural beauty that amazed them. The riotous duo never failed to entertain with their pranks on each other, followed by Jimin being chased by a swarm of mosquitoes. After that, they arrived at their second destination for the day, a yacht ride. The two enjoyed the ride on the boat and Jimin was able to rest. Meanwhile, Jungkook did not waste the beauty in front of him by taking pictures with his phone. It was time to eat and the two enjoyed the tacos in front of them. After that, they went home and Jimin got a chance to sleep again, which made him happy. They then went shopping and Jimin tried to get everything he needed while keeping Jungkook away from snacks. The two arrived at the designated house and they cooked pasta for dinner. After dinner, Jungkook asked Jimin to play his new song Who and gave his suggestions for Jimin's new song. The next day, Jungkook woke up early and found himself hungry. He grabbed some snacks to treat his hunger, and when he had snacked enough, he went to Jimin's room to wake him up. The two of them went to the store on Jungkook's bike, and before long it was raining. When they arrived at the store, they bought something for breakfast. After shopping, the two came out to find the rain getting heavier. After getting caught in the rain on the way to the store, they decided to go back in a staff-driven car. After eating, the two went to their last destination of the trip, where they enjoyed a lobster dish with a beautiful view. There was no stopping Jungkook from getting rained on, while Jimin avoided the rain due to his poor health. With this, their New York trip came to an end. For the record, the program provided a fun BTS vacation atmosphere even though there were only 2 members on this trip. Although the fleeting appearance of BTS and Suga BTS was a bonus in the first episode, Jimin and Jungkook knew how to keep the audience entertained. Despite Jimin's lack of fitness, he stayed with Jungkook and tried to keep ARMY entertained. BTS Jimin is showing off his unrivaled popularity. On August 9, according to the Japan Recording Association, Jimin BTS' second solo album Muse, released on July 19, has recorded an accumulation of over 100,000 copies as of July in Japan, and has been awarded the gold disc certification at areyousure Japan. With this, Jimin BTS has added Japan Recording Association certification twice in a row. After his first album Face, which received platinum certification released last year, Based on the accumulated shipments of singles and albums, the Japan Recording Association awards gold disc certifications every month, including over 100,000 copies, platinum over 250,000 copies, double platinum over 500,000 copies, triple platinum over 750,000 copies, and over 1 million copies each month of gold disc certification. Meanwhile, Jimin BTS' new album showed progress on the Oricon charts. A topic that gathers suspicious trends related to the chart performance of Jimin BTS songs is attracting great attention. Recently, a topic about the chart performance of Jimin BTS whose song was published on Korean forum Thekuan attracted great attention. In the topic, it was mentioned that despite gaining more than 400k streams on Spotify's daily charts in Japan on July 27 and 28, 2024, who did not show a similar trend on other streaming platforms such as Apple Music. In fact, the song reached first place on Spotify Japan, but failed to enter the top 100 on Apple Music and Amazon Music. This is a trend that has never been seen before in the history of Japanese charts. In addition, despite gaining many streams on Spotify Global, Jimin failed to surpass 15 million monthly listeners, whereas normally the number of monthly listeners would reach 65 to 80 million with the same number of streams as Jimin. The same case also applies to Jimin's performance of Who on Spotify Korea, as the song topped this chart, but failed to make it onto any of Korea's domestic streaming platforms. In the US, Who even reached position 2 on Spotify, but failed to chart on other major US platforms such as Apple Music, YouTube Music, or Amazon Music. All of this raises suspicions of illegal activity or chart manipulation regarding Jimin BTS song. Jimin BTS rival? Mingyu 17 officially joins Dior brand ambassador. Mingyu 17 has been officially appointed as Dior's brand ambassador. The news was announced by the French luxury fashion house recently. The 27-year-old K-pop star has further cemented his presence in the world of luxury fashion and beauty over the past year, attending the recent Dior fashion show and Bulgari event, as well as starring in a recent L'Occitane ad in Asia. As quoted by The Hollywood Reporter, Dior officially announced Mingyu as a brand ambassador through a series of posts on social media. First, Dior called Mingyu 17 the perfect embodiment of the Dior aesthetic, who is shown wearing a burgundy oblique suit by Dior's creative director for men, Kim Jones. The next post called Mingyu 17 a stylish international man and the perfect embodiment of boldness and creativity, featuring the global star in 2 other Kim Jones designs. The 27-year-old now joins BTS Jimin, Natalie Portman, Blackpink's Jisoo, and Rosalia in the ranks of Dior ambassadors. News of Mingyu's latest concert comes on the same day as the announcement of his K-pop group 17's latest US tour. Thank you everyone for watching the update video from member BTS. Don't forget to follow this channel so you don't miss other update news from BTS. Have a nice day.